Talking to New Yorkers ahead of summer's finale. Hi, Amy.
Hi there, Roma. Well, on this last day of summer, the unofficial last day on here at Van Cortlandt Park in the Northwest Bronx, you can see a few people, not too many, trying to make the most of this day, taking a stroll in the park, some heading to the golf course, others playing soccer outside, just enjoying what they can of this dwindling summer season. Those outdoor activities have been hard to come by. Here's a quick recap of summer 2018. More than half of the summer had rain. It's the wettest August in 7 years. About 53%, which was 74.3 degrees, and Central Park had just 18 days with 90-degree temps. We talked to people who were at the local gas stations here, fueling up, coming up.
It's been a great summer. It's been hot. It's been able to be outside with the kids, not stuck in the house, so it's been a good summer. I think I'm going to go to Coney Island, take my daughters to the beach, have them on some rides last day before school starts.
She is staying local, and most people we spoke to are doing the same thing. They're staying in or close to New York City. They say they want to avoid all that holiday weekend traffic that you're going to hear about coming up next. That's the latest from here in the Bronx. Amy Yensi, back to you.
For the woman found dismembered in 2 different Bronx parks. Today, 2 people face charges in court in connection with the case. Amy Yensi has been following the story and joins us now from the Melrose section of the Bronx. Amy?
Louis, you can feel the sadness in this neighborhood tonight. Many people telling New York One they just can't believe that Lisa Velasquez was murdered in such a heinous way. This, as authorities say, they believe both suspects are equally responsible for her murder. Heartbreak in Melrose.
You don't expect it this close to home.
Fighting back tears and surrounded by loved ones, Jacqueline Perez remembers her niece, Lisa Marie Velasquez. Police say the 25-year-old was murdered and dismembered. Her body parts found scattered at 2 separate Bronx parks over the last week. This, the second time a horrific tragedy has struck this family. Velasquez's mother was murdered 12 years ago.
It's been hard, and it's going to get worse as time goes along. My mother hasn't got over my sister.
Daquan Wheeler and Velasquez's close friend, Ciara Martinez, were officially Ciara's aide August 22nd after she got into a fight with her boyfriend, Daquan. Velasquez called 911 for help from the couple's apartment. Police arrived but filed no charges. Velasquez was never heard from again. And with the help of Martinez, dismembered the body and tossed her remains stuffed.
Was not involved in. She's reporting a domestic incident regarding essentially her friend.
Outside the Melrose houses where Velasquez lived with her grandmother and 2 younger siblings, stunned and crying faces packed a solemn vigil in her memory.
She's the nicest person. She cares for her grandmother, she cares for her siblings, she cares for all of us.
Both Wheeler and Martinez have a criminal past, which includes robbery. Wheeler is on parole for a previous attempted murder case. The couple had a child together, which is now in protective custody.
Anybody who attempted murder should not be in the streets, because when they're attempting, they're gonna do it.
The family says they want to remember Velasquez by her smile and love for softball, not the gruesome way she died. After attending the arraignment, they called for both Wheeler and the friend she rushed to help to face equal punishment.
She's got to be charged just as well, and maybe more.
The suspects are due back in court next Tuesday. The funeral will be after Labor Day at the Ortiz Funeral Home here in the Bronx on East 149th Street. That's the latest from here in the Melrose section of the Bronx. Amy Yensi, New York One. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Amy.